Now time for Tell Me Something Personal. I'm going to go first. So over the weekend, and I realize now because of all the messages I got through my DMs how weird it was. There's this place that makes really good hot dogs, and they don't have mustard at their store. They don't have it back behind the counter. They don't sell it. So I take mustard from home, and I put it in my bag, and then when I get there, I use the mustard, and then I eat it. And then I go home, put the mustard back in the fridge. Did that a couple times. Well, the first time I forgot the mustard, I made my wife stop at Walgreens and had to go in and get mustard. And then we went to the store.
Oh, wow.
Do you guys ever take condiments to restaurants?
No.
I haven't, but I'm not above it.
I've taken A1 to steak places before because they think they're too fancy for steak sauce. So I've taken little things of A1, little bottles. I took mustard and I showed twice. And people were acting like I committed a mortal sin. So mostly what wasn't, is it weird or not, but have you ever done it?
Yeah, but I would. Like, if I was you and they did not have, like, ketchup, my condiment, like, your condiment is mustard.
Yeah, they have ketchup, they have mayonnaise, they don't have mustard.
Weird.
I wonder why that is.
There's not a meat that doesn't taste better if you put mustard on it.
Oh, I disagree.
There's not a meat that doesn't taste better if you put A1 on it. I think those two can go on any meat, and regardless of the meat, it tastes better. I don't care how quality the meat is.
I think it depends on what your condiment of choice is. You're passionate about mustard.
I mean, passionate.
You are. You took your own. And you're fighting for it right now.
No one can eat a hot dog without mustard.
I can. I don't. I do not put mustard on my hot dog.
Then we need to look into your computer history because you guys are psychos. You're psychos. So, yeah, that happened, and people told me I was weird. Amy, what is yours?
Well, speaking of food, my newish microwave has this mysterious chemical burning smell all of a sudden, and I don't know what is happening. And I'm like, am I being poisoned? Like every time we cook something in it. So I Googled it. And Google says if components are burning or failing, potentially harmful chemical vapors could be released and transferred to your food. And I'm like, cool. So we've been poisoning ourselves.
How new is the microwave?
6 months.
Oh, that's not new.
Well, it's newish. Like, it's not like a old. Some people have microwaves forever, ever.
Yeah. So sometimes I'll have an iPhone, I have in the past, and 8 months later, I'm like, oh, I still haven't peeled off that plastic on the front. I wonder if somewhere in that microwave, if you haven't peeled off everything inside of it, there's got to be some new film somewhere.
Yeah, I'm going to reach out to them because I checked the manufacturer warranty is good for a year. Like, I didn't buy extra warranty, but the one that came with it's for a year. So I'm gonna either do that or I'm just going to go back to my no microwave days because this
Or you're just going to die. No, keep the microwave and die early.
No, I have children to think about. They put stuff in the microwave.
You can't not have a microwave.
No, I lived without a microwave for a decade.
But you didn't have kids then.
And also, your ex-husband, your husband at the time, had one hidden that he would go and use.
Well, his friends, when they came to visit, they couldn't believe we didn't have a microwave, so they sent one to our house, and then he plugged it in the garage.
Yeah.
My boyfriend doesn't have a microwave. They survive just fine. He has 3 kids. They don't use a microwave.
You act like he's on a deserted island.
Yeah. Is that a
money
money thing?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, they do and sometimes, because I've gotten used to a microwave now, and if we're over there, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is taking forever. We're heating it up on the stove.
I can't imagine not having a microwave.
Oh, yeah. The time wasted.
Isn't that one of the appliances we need most? Like, if there was a power ranking of appliances.
Essential?
Yeah.
Like, fridge is number 1.
Yes.
Microwaves, too.
Microwave is
oven,
It's got to
oven.
be. It's.
A what?
Oven.
If I got to pick between an oven and a microwave, I think I'm going microwave.
Well, I'm going to go oven, potentially, if microwaves are bad.
Ooh. What about stove? Is stove number? Because if you're
Yeah,
going to actually...
you
But
can't
stove
use
and
stove.
oven's the same thing, isn't it? I don't cook.
Stove.
But
Gas stove. That way you have fire if you need it.
Okay, Kate, man.
Good one. That's good. It's refrigerator and then gas stove.
I go refrigerator then microwave. Then you can put stove. I don't ever use a stove because I don't cook anything ever. Unless it's in the microwave, and I cook all, and I'm freaking Wolfgang Puck.
Master Chef.
Yes.
What if you do find out that microwaves are harming us?
They probably are. So are cell phones. So sugar. So I've chosen to go down with that one. I'll go down with the microwave.
All right.
I would get that checked out though.
Oh, I definitely am.
You know what? The first time it happened, I probably would have got it checked out.
Yeah.
no,
like
it's
putting
the
toxins
smell
in the
wasn't
air.
there. It's not like the smell's been there for 6 months. It just started to pop up.
What's funny is I'd be more worried about my house burning down than the health factor.
100%.
Right?
a
Like,
great
is it
point,
going to
Eddie.
explode?
Right.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Good luck. Please update
Well,
us.
right now it's off limits. Like I tell the kids, no more. And then I smelled popcorn the other day, and I was like, Stevenson, what did you do? And he's like, I made popcorn. I'm like, the microwave is off
Then
limits
why
right
not
now.
unplug it unplug it.
Yeah, good point. Sorry, I put a Post-it note on it,
Oh,
but
yeah, I
that
didn't even see
Post-it
that.
note,
I
that'll
didn't see that
stop
Post-it
people.
note.
yeah, y'all don't
You
pay
better
attention.
duct tape it shut. Post-it note.
Okay.
Eddie.
So I have these new neighbors, right? And there's probably like 4 people living in the house. So they have 4 cars. And now they're
Wow.
starting to park in front of our house just to kind of park to be home. And I feel like whatever space is in front of my house is mine because my son also parks on the street because we have 3 cars. And so now it's a battle. Whoever's there first parks in that spot. And then I'll look out the window. And if I see them move, I tell my son, hey, get your car, put it in the spot. And then we move it on. I know at some point we're going to have to talk about it. So I want to prepare myself and ask you guys, is the front of my house kind of my spot?
Kinda. The
Kinda.
answer is yes, but really is it no? Like, is it an understood? If you're just going to be nice to your neighbors, give them the spot? Yeah, but is it really yours? No. Because you don't own the street. If you can take a picture from it legally, you don't own it because that means it's public.
Got it.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, you could be like some people, which I don't even know how they do this because it's not legal, but they put cones in front of their house.
You just move the cones.
Well,
Homeowners do not own the street or the parking spaces in front of their homes.
right.
So how do I talk to him about this? Like,
You
hey, there's a
don't.
little unspoken rule, or like, what do we do there? Because it's going to be a struggle for the rest of our lives.
What I would do is I would wait for theirs to open up in front of their house and just start parking in that one.
Ooh, that can start a
No,
fight.
that's so passive aggressive.
Yeah, I didn't say it was the healthy thing.
Okay.
I just said what I would do.
Yeah.
So obviously they know that those spaces, if we picked, we'd have the one in front of our house. So when that opens up, I'd pull over and park in front of theirs and give them a taste of their own medicine and make them come to you to be like, hey, this is our spot. You're like, oh, my bad. I totally agree.
Well-
So then I'll give you that spot and you give us our spot and we're all good.
Aren't they obviously parking in front of Eddie's house because the spots in front of their house are taken?
Correct.
Yes, but as soon as they move, like you're looking at your spot to open up, as soon as someone moves from that spot, I would go and whip right around and get in that spot.
I know, but you're saying taste their own medicine.
Yeah.
Like they're just trying to get a parking spot because someone's in their front of their house.
Well,
Yeah, no,
not
they
someone,
are.
they
are. It's not somebody random.
Okay, it's
They're-
just they have more
They
They
cars.
have so
More
many
cars.
cars.
Right.
They're hogging all their space. So you go take one of theirs, it will allow them to see what inconvenience they're putting on you.
What's up? Do you have a
boy.
driveway, Eddie?
We do, but I park in the garage, so I need a lane to get out.
Oh, so Eddie.
They do too, though. They don't all park in their in the driveway because they have a car in the garage.
The question is, do you own the spot in front of your house?
No.
That's the question.
No, you don't.
No, because I've had to walk like 3 houses sometimes when I lived in a neighborhood where that's how I had to be.
Okay, barefoot,
brutal.
barefoot both ways,
It's brutal,
barefoot
Amy,
both
I'm
ways to
telling you.
school. Amy's like, when I was younger, I had to walk uphill in the snow.
No,
to
when I lived on the
school.
east side, I had to.
She used to live on the east side.
I did, and if you didn't get that coveted spot, sometimes it'd be late at night. I'd fear for my life.
Oh my!
The healthy answer to this is
Talk to them.
the healthiest is just survive because you don't own it. The second healthiest is talk to them because resentment's going to grow. What I would do, though, is not 1 or 2. It'd be option 3 because, again, you're not doing anything illegal. When they had a spot open up, I'd go pull in front of it. Then they can understand how annoying that is, and they may not do it to you.
That's tough. I don't know. We may not do that one, but I like the first 2.
Also, it'd be like a game, like a competition. I love a
Oh.
competition.
Dude, it's already a game. I'm peeping out that window being like,
Yes.
"Hey, move! Put the car there!"
So, okay, what's the next move for you? You can't just have this conversation and then just keep living the same way.
I told my wife if the conversation presents itself, like we're outside together, I'll bring it up.
No way. If
Do
you were
it,
my
do
husband,
it,
I'd
do
be
it.
like,
I have
no,
to.
Yes,
no.
yes, yes, yes.
I
Good.
have to.
Gotta come to blows.
They're
That
young-
I'm excited.
They're younger
Yeah,
too.
and I need cameras. I want to see some footage. Tell me something personal, Lunchbox.
Yeah, I got a suspicious email, and I want to know if I'm being scammed. And it's from outside the company, so it always says, this is from an outside person. And it says, all it said, one line, how much for everything left on the pallet?
Ooh, I like it.
What's
Like
the
our
email
palette?
address? Like, who is?
It's like something .net.
Well, that
that's good.
exists.
Yeah,
That does exist?
yeah,
Yes.
but it's what .net, and how much are they offering for the rest of the?
That's all they said. There was no,
Well, it
like,
doesn't hurt you to reply. To just hit reply.
if I reply to a scam email, like they can't take anything
They're
from me.
in, they're in your bank accounts. Yes.
No,
you can reply.
You can reply. Just don't click any links.
Are there links or attachments in the email?
No, it was literally just one line.
How much for the pallet? The reply back. $500.
Ooh, I like it.
You think 500 is enough?
I think just get rid of it and we'll take our cash.
Okay. I'll give you an update, but I saw that and I was like, man, I'm not replying to that. That's scary.
Dude, this is good.
Yeah, it's
we got fish on the line.
That's right.
yeah. It's not. Who's the scammer? Like, is it a random person in India that just so happens to be
This is
scamming
how
people by
Iran gets us.
Pallet.
Yeah, they listen to the podcast, maybe.
Guys, we'll get them with a pallet.
Iran, after we bomb them, they're like, okay, guys, what is the most unconventional way we can get back at America? Well, there's a really vulnerable guy on this show. Reply, don't download anything, don't click anything, just reply and say $500 all in, and then say this, no questions asked.
Oh.
No questions asked.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Because it just sounds
and then do we say we'll deliver or you pick it up? How do
Suspicious.
we-
nothing. Just put that.
Leave
put the
it
ball in
there?
their court. Yeah,
Okay.
$500 all in, no questions asked.
I mean, and your email's public, right? So external emails can come in because, like, they could just. Your email's probably on the website, right?
I have no idea. I mean, I just know that sometimes on the company emails it tells you it's
Sure,
from
this is
external. Don't trust it.
They went to the Supreme Leader and they said, "What can we do, Supreme Leader of Iran?" And they said, "Lead a lunchbox."
Maybe it's our boss just to be like, so we don't talk about this anymore. How much for the pallet?
This bid is so terrible. For 2.5 years, let's just buy it from them.
Yeah.
I literally thought it was one of you guys.
No.
No, man.
But if it was, would we
An
say?
investor?
If it's one of you, would you say? It's not me.
I wouldn't. I don't have a .net. I'm not buying an email address just so I can mess with him.
You have to buy email addresses?
You don't just get them for free. You'd
What?
Have to, the free ones are like Yahoo, Gmail, any of those.
Hotmail.
.net's not free?
Well, it depends what it is. He didn't tell us what it is.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd have to. I mean, I can look and.
I'd have to log in.
That's right.
Okay, good luck, everybody, with your scenarios. Let me know how they all work out, okay?
It's a Bobby Bones show.